Okay, so you're here. That's great. So I'm trying to also do this on YouTube, but I don't think it's working. I don't know why. Okay, that's all right. It's clear. That's good. Unable to connect. Okay. So Marwan and whoever else is here, why are you learning English? Ah, cool. I think it's working on YouTube. And if you're here on YouTube, welcome to you as well. So this is my first time teaching live on YouTube. So thank you for watching. I'm also teaching on Facebook. So if I answer some questions, it might be from Facebook or it might be from YouTube. So I'm going to be very busy. So Marwan asked, where are you, teacher, and where do you live? Well, I am at home. This is my home. And I live in Australia. So I live in the northwest of Australia. And not many people live here. So I'm from the other side of Australia. Ooh. Hi Omar and hi Wajahat. Okay, so Atiya wants to communicate with anyone in the world as English has become a universal language. All right. Anybody can tell me, why are you learning English? And I will tell you about today's lesson. So, today is a listening lesson. So it will help your listening, of course. It will help your vocabulary. And you will learn some useful speaking phrases. So it will also improve your speaking. Now this is a lesson that was on YouTube on Sunday. Okay, and Marwan is learning English for business. What kind of business? So, the lesson today, as you can see, is about saying sorry in English. Very important thing to learn to do because everybody makes mistakes and everybody needs to know how to apologize politely and genuinely, so with realness in English. So we're going to start with, I'm going to tell you about a situation. So you need to listen very carefully. Imagine you are at work and your friend at work says, let's go out for dinner on Friday. And you say, great, I would love to have dinner on Friday. But as the week goes by, today is Wednesday, you're feeling more tired and you're imagining Friday night. All you want to do is sit on the sofa or couch and watch TV. But you don't want to say to your friend, I don't want to have dinner with you, I want to watch TV, because that's not a very good excuse. So what do? Well, you tell a little lie, just a very little lie. And you say, I'm very sorry, I can't have dinner with you on Friday. I have to look after my nephew. That's not true. But your friend says, okay, no problem, we'll have dinner another day. Okay, problem solved. So, you go and Thursday and then it's Friday and then you come home from work, you're ready to relax and your flatmate is there. And it's nice, it's Friday night, you finished work, you talk to your flatmates and you start to feel better. You forget about dinner, you forget about your nephew, and your flatmate says, let's go and see a movie. And you say, yeah, why not? I'd like to see a movie. And then you go out, you go to the cinema, very excited to see the movie, and who do you see? Your colleague. And you're meant to have dinner with your colleague. So, what do you do? Do you say to your colleague, I'm sorry, and tell the truth? Or do you tell another lie? Okay, so if you understood my question, did you understand the whole story? What would you do? Do you apologize and tell the truth? Or do you tell another lie? Okay, so I'm going to show you where you can watch this lesson and you can see some other activities. So can you see down here there's a website link? If you go to this link, you can join my email and you can also access this whole website, which is free. Let me show you. Okay, so here you can see the website, and this is the video on YouTube, so you can watch this later. This is the conversation. See here. Okay. Then we've got all the new words. Then we've got some flashcards so you can practice the words. We've got some useful ways to say sorry. And then down the bottom, we have an exercise we will do soon and some links. So all of this is free. All you have to do is go to this link down here. Okay, Ataya, sorry for my pronunciation. Ataya would apologize and tell the truth. Good. So let's listen and see what Michelle would do. Now, how are we going to listen? First, I'll show you. Question. Okay. We're going to do the listening. Sit over here. We're going to do the listening, and you have to answer the two questions. Did Michelle apologize? Here. And did Paul forgive her? All right. Let's see. We'll listen to the normal speed first.
Ah, hello. I thought you were babysitting.
Paul, hi. Are you seeing this movie?
Yeah, because you said you had to babysit, so I decided to go to a movie instead.
Paul, I'm so sorry. I lied. I feel terrible. I actually didn't have to babysit at all.
Oh, well, if you didn't want to have dinner with me, you should have just said so.
No, I'm sorry. It's not that at all. I know this looks bad, but I was just really tired. But when I got home from work, I was talking to my flatmate and I started to feel better. So when she suggested a movie, I said yes.
So why did you say that you had to babysit?
Well, I guess I didn't really have a good excuse and I didn't want you to feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, it was a shitty thing to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's not nice to be lied to, but I guess I understand.
I do want to have dinner soon. What about next week?
Of course, if you really want to.
I definitely do. I probably owe you dinner at least.
You probably do. Look, don't stress about it.
I do feel bad, but thanks for understanding.
No worries. Let's enjoy this movie then, hey?
Okay, so firstly, I just found the comments on YouTube, so hi Cristiano and thank you for watching. And you're welcome. So, sorry, I couldn't see where to find the conversation on YouTube, but now I can. So, I need more phones. Okay. So, can you answer these questions here? Did Michelle apologize? Did Paul forgive her? Did anybody hear? Did Michelle apologize in the listening? And did Paul hear her? Now I have the same conversation again, but slower. So if you'd like to hear it slower, hi Omar. If you want to hear the conversation again, but slower, please tell me in the comments. And thank you, Cristiano. That's very nice of you. Atia, very good. So he did forgive her. He wasn't very happy, but he did forgive her. Okay, if you don't want to see it again, I will start with the vocabulary for this lesson. Remember, you can always watch it later if you want, or the original YouTube video too. So, let's see. Okay, vocabulary. So behind me, I have lots of new words and expressions, not very complicated, but very useful. Let's have a look. Okay. So the first words, maybe I'll go over here. The first word, babysit, is a verb. To babysit. The past is babysat. And it's to look after children while their parents are away. So you can do this for some money. In Australia, lots of teenagers will do this to make some money, or you can do this just to be kind and helpful. It says baby, and it can be a baby, but it can also be small children. So maybe their parents want to go out or have to be out for something, and they need someone to care for, to look after their children. Tia, your student is watching too. Well, hello to Hilal, and I hope this is useful for you. So that's the first word. Next word, next phrase, at all. At all. Now this is a phrase that is usually at the end of a sentence, and it's usually at the end of a question or a negative sentence. So, let's see. I like to drink tea, but I don't like black tea at all. So the sentence is negative. I don't like black tea at all. So at all adds extra stress, extra emphasis to the sentence. I don't like black tea at all. It means I don't like it even a little, even slightly. I don't like it at all. Okay? Okay. So another example is I'm not hungry at all. Another negative or a question. Are you hungry at all? Are you hungry a little bit? So, we put this at the end of sentences, negative or questions, to add emphasis. So, well, so has lots and lots of meanings, lots of uses. Today, I'm going to teach you one use of so, which is a substitute, so to replace something else. The most common example, I'll write it here for you. I think so. Yeah? You might have heard this before. I think so. What? Well, it depends on the question before. For example, do you like living here? Do you like living here? The answer, I think so. So, I think I do like living here. You could say that. I think I do like living here. But if somebody says, do you like living here? And you say, I think I do like living here. It's too repetitive. So you can take out I do like living here and say, so. I think so. Another example. Okay, Cristiano, tell me if you understand. Yes. A new member has joined. Fantastic. Oh, hi Ahmad. Long time no see. Okay. If you have a question, you can ask me now. Next word, excuse. Now we have a verb for this word, but the pronunciation is different. The spelling is the same, but the pronunciation is different. Can you hear the difference? Excuse. Excuse. Excuse is the verb. Excuse is the noun. Okay, so we're doing the noun. Excuse. So that's a reason or justification, long word, a reason for doing something wrong. Yeah? For a fault. For example, today I might answer your question slowly because I am jumping between YouTube and Facebook. So that's my excuse, my reason. Or he was late to class. His excuse was the bus was late. The bus. So the reason is the bus. The excuse, the reason is the bus. Oh, and hi to H. All? At all, no. You put it with a negative sentence, okay, at the end of a negative sentence, and it means not at all, like not a little, not even a tiny bit. So, I'm not hungry. negative sentence. Yeah? I'm not hungry. At all makes it stronger. I'm not hungry at all. I'm not a little bit hungry. I'm zero hungry. I hope that helps you, Cristiano. Okay. And hi to Meda and Surit Chara and my beautiful artist Numin and Faisal as well. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, so next word. An expression. Very common. When you feel shame or sorry and maybe guilty, you can say, I feel bad. I feel bad. Maybe your friend lost their job and you feel sad about it. You can say, I feel bad for them, for him. Maybe if you make a big mistake, you can say, I feel bad about my mistake. Okay? Any questions? You can ask me. Next word. It's an adjective. You might think that it is rude. I don't think it's rude, but it is definitely informal. Informal and slang. So very, very informal. Maybe a little bit rude. Tiny, tiny bit rude. Okay? Shitty. So it means bad. Not good. The weather today was shitty. Yeah? Not good. So easy to understand, but important to remember, it's very informal. So don't say it to your teacher. You can say it with your friends, with your brother. So be careful when you use it. But it's not rude. And it's an adjective. Okay, Cristiano says, I feel bad about my English. This sentence is correct, but don't feel bad, okay? Feel happy about your English because you are improving and you're working hard. So it's correct, but don't feel bad. Oh, hi Annie. Nice to see you here. Cristiano is hungry. Good. Okay. Alright, next word. I guess. Maybe you know this. I guess is like I suppose. When you think something, you believe something, but you're not sure. You're not certain. You can say, I guess. Like, I suppose. I guess is less formal than I suppose. Yeah, any examples? Okay, great, Annie. Well, we did do the listening, so the next part will be difficult for you, but we will try. Don't feel bad. Okay, so the next one, do, does, and infinitive. So verb 1. You know, we usually use do and does for negatives and questions, yeah? But we can use it in a positive sentence to add stress and add emphasis. For example, I do want to help you. Yeah? Write it here. I want to I want to help you. Positive sentence. We put in do with the verb 1. I do want to help you, or he, she does want to help you, just to add extra emphasis to the verb. And when we say it, we stress do. I do want to help you. Cool? Any questions? Okay, and the last one, to owe. So this is a verb. And if somebody gives you money and they want the money back, then you owe them money. If they give you $2, you owe them $2. So you need to pay or give something to someone in return for something. That's the most common, is we talk about money. But you can also do it if you want to apologize. So if, for Michelle, she wants to say sorry to Paul, and she says, I owe you dinner. So she wants to repay for her big mistake, for her lie, by buying him dinner. Yeah? Okay, so we've got all of these expressions and vocabulary. Okay, let's quickly go through. So babysit is the verb to look after children. At all adds extra emphasis to a negative or question. So, to replace a phrase or a sentence. Excuse, the noun, reason you did or didn't do something. To feel bad, when you feel sad or guilty. Shame. Shitty, so an adjective to describe something bad. Very informal, very informal. I guess, the same as I suppose. Do, does, and a verb. I do want to help you, to add extra emphasis. And to owe, you need to pay someone for something, to say sorry or to say thank you. Okay, I'm going to have some tea. So, it's time for you to do some work. Are you ready? Let's go. See. Here Okay. So here we have here the whole conversation, and you can see there are some gaps. Alright, B, C. Can you fill in any of the gaps? So I'll give you 2 minutes to try, then we will listen again to the conversation. Okay? Thank you, Cristiano. Okay, if you know any of the answers, you can put them in the comments. Just blow my nose. Oh, hi Anas, nice to see you. I can't see them. Do you want it bigger? Alright, I can do that. I think. Hope this is better, Annie. Just move me out the way. Let me make me smaller. Okay. Cristiano, in Australia, where I live now, it is just after 8 p.m. Just after 8 p.m. Okay, can anyone answer any of the questions? So these are the new vocabulary that we did. You're welcome, Annie. All right, shall we listen to the recording? Let me find it. Okay. 237. Let's try.
Ah, hello. I thought you were babysitting.
Paul, hi. Are you seeing this movie?
Yeah, because you said you had to babysit, so I decided to go to a movie instead.
Paul, I'm so sorry. I lied. I feel terrible. I actually didn't have to babysit at all.
Oh, well, if you didn't want to have dinner with me, you should have just said so.
No, I'm sorry. It's not that at all. I know this looks bad, but I was just really tired. But when I got home from work, I was talking to my flatmate and I started to feel better, so When she suggested a movie, I said yes.
So why did you say that you had to babysit?
Well, I guess I didn't really have a good excuse and I didn't want you to feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, it was a shitty thing to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's not nice to be lied to, but I guess I understand.
I do want to have dinner soon. What about next week?
Of course, if you really want to.
I definitely do. I probably owe you dinner at least.
You probably do. Look, don't stress about it.
I do feel bad, but thanks for understanding.
No worries. Let's enjoy this movie then, hey?
Okay, so how did you go? Can you answer any of the questions? Let's see, go back up. Right, if you can answer A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, tell me in the comments. 9:15 in the morning in Brazil. Annie's got some. Okay, let's see. So Annie says A at all. Very good. Oh, Ahmad is on YouTube too. Okay, so Ateya got I. Good. Omar. Very good. So oh yeah. Cristiano says you can't see the lesson. Sorry, Cristiano, what do you mean? Ahmad, g'day. Where did you learn g'day? Very good. Okay. Annie, D. Very good. D, 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 D. Excuse. How are we going? Some of them are... Okay, no worries, Rachel. Some of them are repeated. So... Would you like me to repeat the listening? E. Very good, Omar. I know Omar does his homework. It's too small. Sure, Annie. Let's listen again. I'll take it to the top. I'll move it down. 2. Alright, I think I just...
This movie then, hey? Ah, hello. I thought you were babysitting.
Paul, hi. Are you seeing this movie?
Yeah, because you said you had to babysit, so I decided to go to a movie instead.
Paul, I'm so sorry. I lied. I feel terrible. I actually didn't have to babysit at all.
Oh, well, if you didn't want to have dinner with me, you should have just said so.
No, I'm sorry. It's not that at all. I know this looks bad, but I was just really tired. But when I got home from work, I was talking to my flatmate and I started to feel better. So when she suggested a movie, I said yes.
So why did you say that you had to babysit?
Well, I guess I didn't really have a good excuse and I didn't want you to feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, it was a shitty thing to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's not nice to be lied to, but I guess I understand.
I do want to have dinner soon. What about next week?
Of course, if you really want to.
I definitely do. I probably owe you dinner at least.
You probably do. Look, don't stress about it.
I do feel bad, but thanks for understanding.
No worries. Let's enjoy this movie then, hey?
Okay, so first, thank you to all the answers, and I'm very sorry if you can't read because it's too small. I'll give you a link very soon and you can join the email and then you will get the answers in your email. But or else I have to move the screen too much. Okay. See if there are any more. Oh, hi Mo. Any more answers? Okay, let me make it bigger while I put the answers in. Let's see, not that big. Okay, here. All right, so see, go down here. I hope that's better for you, Cristiano. Alright, so see at all. Yes, it's not that at all. Very good, Annie. No more from Facebook. G. Very good, Omar. I guess. Oh, move that down. Here. I guess. I suppose. I guess. I understand. I think I understand. Well done. So I might put in the other answers and then I'll give you the link so you can join the email. So, A at all, B so, C at all, D excuse, E feel bad. This is the slang. It was a bad thing to do. It was a shitty thing to do. No worries, Cristiano. Okay, G, oh my god, I guess. H. Oh, this is a hard one. I do want to have dinner soon. Add extra emphasis. I do want to have dinner soon. I owe you dinner at least. And J, look. Oh, I think I forgot this one. That's too hard. Don't stress about it. Means don't worry about it. K, I do feel bad, but thanks for understanding. And that's it. So, let me show you. Down here, we've got the link. So, numberoneinstitute.com/study with Cara. And then you will get an email each week with all the answers, and you can make it big or small, and then you can listen again and practice. Ah, very good, Annie. Okay, Ahmad wants to play it again. Do you want to hear it again? Sure. See, 237. Alright.
This movie then, hey? Ah, hello. I thought you were babysitting.
Paul, hi. Are you seeing this movie?
Yeah, because you said you had to babysit, so I decided to go to a movie instead.
Paul, I'm so sorry. I lied. I feel terrible. I actually didn't have to babysit at all.
Oh, well, if you didn't want to have dinner with me, you should have just said so.
No, I'm sorry. It's not that at all. I know this looks bad, but I was just really tired. But when I got home from work, I was talking to my flatmate and I started to feel better. So when she suggested a movie, I said yes.
So why did you say that you had to babysit?
Well, I guess I didn't really have a good excuse and I didn't want you to feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, it was a shitty thing to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's not nice to be lied to, but I guess I understand.
I do want to have dinner soon. What about next week?
Of course, if you really want to.
I definitely do. I probably owe you dinner at least.
You probably do. Look, don't stress about it.
I do feel bad, but thanks for understanding.
No worries. Let's enjoy this movie then, hey?
Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. Don't forget to go down here to this link where you can see all of the lessons on the website. And if you want to watch again, the best place to go is YouTube, and you can listen to the conversation. You can listen slowly and the same speed as you heard tonight. Well done to everybody that answered the questions, but well done to everybody that followed this lesson along. Thank you very much for watching, and especially to my students on YouTube. So this is the first time that I have done a live lesson on YouTube. So I hope it was okay. There was lots for me to think about, but I think that it worked. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again next week. So next Wednesday, I'll do another lesson. So thank you, Annie, Cristiano, Ahmad, of course, H all, and on Facebook, Vidar has just arrived. Omar, Ataya, Mo, thank you everyone, and I'll see you again next time.